Hi, I'm Ben Alemu, a senior at UC San Diego. I teach, research, and run a national nonprofit. My experiences range from leading companies, steering committees, designing university coursework, creating research opportunities, and influencing educational policy. There's more on my attached CV that we could discuss, but the main topic I want to talk about is United States educational policy and how inequality really affects outcomes in our nation's schools. The really important part is education is tied to upward mobility, and really the quality or poor quality of our educational systems really affect outcomes in students' lives. And this has outcomes for their social economic status. So I think it's one of the injustices in America is when we have low performing schools. So I run Send for C, support, encourage, and develop for children. We're a national nonprofit that develops courses and mentorship programs for our student chapters to teach at local underserved schools. We started at UC San Diego in 2014, and we expanded to several of the UC and Ivy League schools. And we hope to really impact hundreds more students over the next few years. And why I think this is important is in a very contentious and racialized America, it's important to show students and youth that they matter, they're listened to, and they have power to influence their communities. So when bubbles burst, social movements emerge, and students feel like they could take ownership of pressing social issues. And through Send for C, we design research programs and opportunities for our students to look outside the community, find their bubble, go outside that bubble, and create a technology intervention to solve a problem that they feel is pressing. And a really important thing Sanford did unintentionally is when our undergraduate students were teaching local high school students how to be entrepreneurial and solve problems, they started practicing what they were preaching. And a lot of the Sanford people, including people at UC San Diego, started their own companies, nonprofits, and social impact campaigns. And we won awards from NASA, Ford, Ashoka, and dozens of other groups. So I think this has real implications for business development, educational policy, and social sector governance when people feel like they could take ownership of their community at a young age. So what I want to talk about is one, this journey and how it began at UC San Diego. Two, what are the design parameters in educational policy and leadership on how people could engineer similar programs like ours? Three, what is uncharted territory in educational reform? And how does this fit into that context? Four, a call to action for everyone outside of UCSD and globally on how they could get involved in this mission. I also want to talk about the context of this mission and how it affects people who are not just educators, not just students, and why, from a big picture perspective, when our schools win, America wins. So I'm Ben Alemu, and I'm looking forward to telling you more about educational policy. Thank you.